So hello everyone, today I am going to dictate you the passage number 59 of Modern Volume 3rd. 5 seconds to go. This house has been discussing the situation in Gaza and the West Asia, in particular with regard to ongoing cycle of violence and killings, which is a matter of grave concern for the entire world and has been affirmed as such by the UN Security Council, by the UN Secretary General, and by the major countries of the world. They have not only expressed their concern but have also criticized and condemned the violence. We have to understand, as the LOP Sri Sitaram Yekuri, Professor Yadav, and other speakers have said, India has historically always had a position with regard to the rights of the people of Palestine to have a secure homeland of their own, a sovereign country within defined borders with their own capital, so that after the tragedies of decades that was forced upon them, they can live a life of dignity and freedom which every citizen of the world is entitled to, which has wrongly and unjustly being denied to them. It is not today that India is speaking. Right from 1917 that position has been there, but particularly after 1967 when there was annexation of the occupation of the land belonging to the Palestinian people, it was said that vacation should be vacated and they should be allowed to have a country of their own. It is not only the violence, the attacks, but it is also the use of brute force, disproportionate force, indiscriminate uses of the force, which is in particular targeting the civilian population when a conflict takes place. Yes, there is damage caused, but here we have to be very clear in our understanding about the history as to why this has happened. It is not a development of today. It is because of the denial, because of the injustice that this situation has continued to fester. In Gaza, in particular, since 2006, there has been a siege. People in Gaza are living in an open prison. They cannot go out of Gaza. They cannot come back to Gaza. And when there is any conflict or tension, even if there is a minor conflict, humanitarian assistance does not reach them, food and medicines do not reach them. And for this, the international community is compelled to intervene. Sir, as we are discussing this matter today, we know that there are efforts afoot internationally to bring about a cessation of the hostilities, to negotiate a ceasefire. The UN Secretary General, whose statement was quoted here yesterday, left for Doha in Qatar, and what my understanding is, all concerned parties are meeting there. There have been earlier attempts by Egypt, by the Arab League, which were not successful. I was over the days listening very carefully what position India has taken. Other countries have spoken, including the UN Secretary General, UN Security Council, and they have not only disapproved but condemned. Even the United States of America is critical of misuse of force and killing of women and children. India's lack of response, India not speaking out, and India not making an effort should concern us. India has always had a bipartisan approach when it came to humanitarian issues and when it came to fight for justice, for liberation, when people fought for their freedom, whether it was in Asia or in Africa or in Latin America, India always stood up. When there was a big fight against apartheid, against colonialism in Africa, it was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru who, soon after India's independence, the 1947 Asian Relations Conference, which was referred to, said that India's independence shall not be complete as long as Africa is in bondage. So, today, if it is being said why we are discussing it, we will be committing to grave the mistake and disrespecting the tradition of this country, this parliament. We will commit a serious mistake if we do not stand up and speak. Speak what is morally correct so that a message goes that the land of Gandhi, the land of Nehru, the land of Buddha is not going to remain silent when such atrocities take place. Sir, I would like to say one thing more. After the 1992 Oslo Accord, which has hailed by everyone, including the PLO, the Palestinian Authority, was established. The government of Palestine has first time got the recognition from many nations or most nations. India recognizes the government and the United Nations also recognizes it. Sushma ji will go there for the UN General Assembly and she has been there in the past. They sit there as a country which has been recognized. The only thing is that their secure borders and their sovereignty remain a fundamental issue. Sir, I refer to the ceasefire since 2006. There were developments in 2008. Thank you.